Nana, here we go again. I have another Temu haul. And you guys already know I get super excited whenever I get a Temu delivery, whether it's a paid for, meaning I purchased it myself, or it's gifted. In this case, everything in this bag is gifted. I can't wait to show you what we got. And I want to thank Temu for sponsoring today's video. Temu is an online marketplace where you're going to find high quality products at ultra affordable prices. You'll find ongoing site-wide savings of up to 90% off. They offer free shipping and free 90-day returns. And you can snag influencer choice items at a drastically reduced price. You guys remember the Lenovo headphones that I ended up getting? Honestly, my husband loved them enough to where he wanted them, so I let him have it. But those go for $19.99. $20 over on Temu. But with my exclusive link and my exclusive discount, you can get the same Lenovo headphones. Instead of paying $19.99, you can only pay 99 cents. Isn't that amazing? That's not like your basic savings. That's a huge deal. And later in the video, I will share how you can get $100 worth of discounts on Temu. But let me show you what we got this time around. I'm gonna show you stuff that's not makeup first, and then we'll get into the makeup. I'm actually pretty excited for the makeup stuff. I can't wait till we do some swatches. So let me show you what I got for the house. I kind of kept it simple. I had my eye on this, a food cover for your microwave. And I know it looks a little odd, but this is a product that I know a lot of people are going to love. Now remember, everything I'm gonna show you is super affordable, okay? You're not gonna find them this cheap anywhere else. You put your food in the microwave, you top your food with it, you reheat your food. Now, usually when you're done using the microwave, this would kind of stay in there or it gets in the way or whatever. I found the one that I have super frustrating because every time I want to reheat my coffee or heat some water up or whatever the case is, I have to take the one that I have out to then place my mug in there. It's just kind of annoying, right? But this one's unique because these top pieces here are magnets. You heat up your food and then when you're done, you just kind of like lift it and it sticks to the top of the microwave, so you never have to worry about removing this or doing whatever. I just found it super convenient because this will stick to the top of your microwave, so it'll always be in your microwave. But even if you had to go in with a mug, you don't have to worry about taking it out. I thought this was freaking genius, and we tested it out already. I was super impressed. I didn't know if it would work or not, but it did. I was able to reheat my coffee, and this was at the top. I didn't have to worry about taking it out, which I know seems like a simple something, but girl, it gets annoying. This here is kind of funny, but it's not. And they had several options. So this here is a little nail manicure kit. Look how cute. And it's a matte black. They had it available, again, in different versions. They also had like a 12-piece, 16-piece, 7-piece, and I think it was like a 24-piece. We ended up getting this 7-piece. And the reason why I got the 7-piece is because my husband has one of his own. I've used it and misplaced a few of the tools that came in his, and he gets frustrated. So I figured I'll grab the one with 7 pieces, which are the 7 pieces that he would normally use. It is so travel for, it's smaller than the one that he already has. It clips, and it's actually a nice soft exterior. I think he's gonna like it, and I'm glad that I was able to snag this because honestly, like, I owe him a brand new kit anyway. So I'll get to keep the one that I've already like misplaced pieces out of, and he gets to get the new one. I really like that Temu has things for everyone. Like, every time I place an order, I want to get things for my husband. So there are a few things here for him. I.e. a wallet. He ended up purchasing one of those phone cases where you can slip your credit cards and your driver's license and that kind of stuff. And when he bought that case, I told him, aren't you concerned if you lose your phone, you lose your license, your credit cards, your debit, you lose everything? And he goes, I would never lose my phone. And I'm like, yeah, but in this case, you'd lose both. Everything that would go in your wallet and your phone because it's connected to your phone. No. And I told him that. And I'm gonna give you a short story. We went to the bank. He misplaced his phone. Thank God there was a very kind lady that handed his phone right back to him. He would have lost everything. He learned his lesson, said he would transition to the wallet that he had before, not realizing that he threw it out. So I ended up snagging him a new one, and I got it in navy blue. Most people get either black or brown. They had it available in, I think, 5 different shades. They even have like a forest green. So it was like a gray, forest green, brown, the blue, and I think even a burgundy. I went with the navy blue. It kind of looks black, but it's not. I like that it has so many different slots that he can use. And then it's not super thick, you know, it's big, but it's not bulky and thick. So this is nice. I think he's really gonna, well, I hope he likes it. I snagged 3 multi-use charging cables. They had two more colors, I think. There was a red and a green, I think. So I went with gold, the blue, and then the silver. Let's open up the gold. I think these are the ones that are like 6 feet long. So you have a USB port on one side. I love that it has that rope exterior. It makes the wire feel like it's gonna last a lot longer, like sturdier. At the other end, you have 3 different connections. So you have a C port, you have one that would be for like an iPhone, and then you have like, I don't know what that one's called, but you have 3 different adapters. I often have family come over. My sister is here right now as we speak, and funny enough, she did not bring her charger. She figured I'd have some. I have for my phone, but I don't have it for her phone, like her particular phone. So it's just convenient to have these so that I can share with family members when they come over to visit and they don't have a charger that they can use in that moment. And I feel like you can never go wrong, because if you go traveling and that kind of thing, you might want to take something that it's multi-use. I am so excited for this. It is a water flosser. These things go easily for like 50 bucks. Sometimes you can find them for 30, 40. This was like 20 bucks, if not a little less. And I've been wanting to try a water flosser for a while. I noticed how it says oral irrigator. I don't know why that sounds wrong. Not like wrong terminology. It sounds bad. Here we go. It's a USB versus that adapter thing that I don't know what that one's called. They had it available in, I think, 2 colors or 3. No, it was white or black. I went with the black. This is what the baby is going to look like. You have your options and your buttons here up front. It doesn't need a base because it's a standalone thing. So it's just kind of like you just pop it and it's good to go. You're able to charge the tool via back here. It has a thing up here that says on and off, but I really don't know what that's for. So I'm really going to have to read the instructions. And then apparently you can add water through back here. These are like the little attachments, the little adapters. Oh, and they're okay. These are plastic, which is good because you don't have to worry about them rusting or anything like that. And then each adapter, oh, there's like a little brush, does something different. Kind of reminds me of like the dentist's office. I always tell you guys, Temu is the place to go get anything and everything that you want. They literally had a water flosser there. They also had lights for the car. Juan mentioned that he wanted to add lights to the bottom of his pickup truck. And I said, do you even know how to do that? And he says, yeah, I just have to buy the lights. But he's always space cadetting and forgets to order. I found these on Temu, so I figured why not get them. I don't know if they're gonna work for his car. I hope that they do. I didn't do all the research because I don't even know the make and model of his car. But we're gonna see. This pickup truck looks like his, except his is white and this is a black pickup truck. It seems like it's long enough. I'm not sure if he's gonna need a second one, so I'll kind of surprise him with this. And this will be his like me time playing around with his truck and figuring it out this weekend. And if he needs another one, this was super affordable over on Temu. I think it was like 22 bucks, which was way cheaper than anywhere else we've seen it. So worst case, if he needs another one, I can always snag another one over at Temu. But I'm so excited. I know he's gonna be stoked. He's not expecting to see car lights in this haul. Okay, let's get into like the makeup stuff because I know you guys want to see like, did you get anything else or what do I need? I got you. I got more beauty sponges because why not? And I liked that these were like black and red. So I thought it'd be fun to have these 2 colors. I did declutter a lot of my sponges because they were either stained, falling apart, or Cam started chewing them. So it's time to get additional sponges and replacement ones. I like that they're bouncy. I like that they're fluffy. And this baby is affordable. You get like 10 sponges for like 2 bucks, which is insane how affordable it is. So I'm excited for that. And they do expand. They get a little bigger once you wet them. You guys know I like trying new brow products. So I ended up snagging brow pencils in 2 different shades. I got the shade number 1 and number 5. Don't ask me why I ended up choosing 2 really random shades. You would think I would have gotten like 5 and 6 or 4 and 5. No, I did not. All right, it feels pretty waxy. By the way, it's one of those like diamond shapes. And you get a spoolie on the other end. I always like it when it comes with like spoolies. So number 5, this is number 5, right? Yeah, so number 5 is gonna look like that. Very cool tone, not very warm, which is awesome. And then number 1, I got number 1 because number 1 was a black. There we go. Do I know if the black is going to work for me? Well, when it comes to pencils like this, especially if they're waxy and they're not like super duper soft, it's not gonna look super harsh if you go in very light-handed. So we're gonna try her. You guys know we do try on try-ons of Temu product on the skin, especially when it comes to makeup. We do like a full-on makeup situation, so be ready for that because we will feature that soon. And then I ended up getting these two thingies. It reminded me of Charlotte Tilbury. I got number 1 and number 2. Wait till you see the packaging, you'll see what I'm saying. This here, first of all, kind of reminded me of Charlotte Tilbury, but the packaging color and stuff is different. But then when you looked at this, you're like, huh, kind of. Yeah, a little bit, right? Right? Number 1 happens to be a bronzer shade, and number 2 is a blush shade. Similar to like the Charlotte Tilbury, you're able to open and close, so you get to lock it so it won't leak out. I like the Charlotte Tilbury highlight that I have, but you know that baby is expensive, so you kind of make sure that it's not locked. It's open, you squeeze, and product comes out. I'm hoping this bronzer shade kind of works for me. Oh wow, this blush. I'm not exaggerating. Flaming Hot Cheetos. Who? That blush is orange. I knew it was gonna be orange. I'm excited how orange it is. The bronzer, I'm slightly concerned about because it might and it might not work. So we are going to try this. Everything is gonna go in a bin so that we can try these Temu products. Are you guys excited? We get another Temu makeup try-on. And honestly, when I squeezed it, it squeezed out so much easier and so much better than the really bulky P. Louise blush. You guys saw my struggle with that one. I was like, how is this supposed to work? At one point I was browsing the Temu app. By the way, you need to download the app if you haven't already. But I was browsing the app and I found what could be dupes for the Rare Beauty blushes. When you look at the packaging, you would never think, right? This, right? Does it not look like Rare Beauty? I know. They had so many options. I think it was a good 5 or 6 different colors. I snagged 3 for now. I got shade 1, 4, and 2. So if they're any good, which I suspect they will be, I'll go ahead and snag the other ones. The cool thing is they're considered a create your own blush because you're able to mix the colors together to create a custom shade. The applicator totally looks like a lip gloss one, so it's not super chubby or thick, which is perfectly fine. This is shade 1. Here is shade 4, and the deeper shade is shade number 2. Remember, some of them may look a little pale, but you're able to color mix them to customize your blush shade. They had pinky ones. They had really flushed ones. I'm really excited. I cannot wait to try these. The packaging is really nice, and again, if they're any good, we're gonna go ahead and snag the rest. I snagged some highlighters, and funny enough, I have no highlighter on my cheeks, so I think we're gonna try one of these on the cheeks, and we're gonna see how it works. I like that they come in a little pouch, which is cute. So this one here, which is a frosty like vanilla, is shade number 2. And then this one, which is like a, I don't know, like a pinky peach, is number 5. I want you guys to know that the shade that I swatched at the top is this peachy pink shade. And then the bottom shade swatched is the vanilla. I'm putting them side by side for reference. Look at those swatches. You would never think that the bottom shade swatches to this pretty iridescent pink. And then the top one, you would think has pink in it, and it does, but not as much as you would think. Is it not crazy? The swatches expected are total opposites. This one swatched pink, this one swatched more of a vanilla. Isn't that weird? I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna pop this one because this one's the one that's giving me that pink vibe, and I have pink on the eyes. So let's go with the vanilla. I promise you, I did not expect it to swatch pink. What I'm getting from this is that it's kind of like subtle, so you would really have to build it if you want intensity. For today, I'm good. I don't need intensity, and I know a lot of people most days don't want intensity. Do you see how it gives that pink shift? But it looks pretty when you really look at it. I actually kind of like it because I didn't want to go super intense today, which is why I went without a highlighter. So this works. And then the last item I want to show you today is a Lang Mani matte lipstick. It's a full-on set. You're getting 12 of them. And we're gonna see if they're any good. Oh, cool. Super convenient to open. So when you open it up, this brand right here is the same brand from these potted like concealer cream bases that I really enjoyed first impressions and have used it. It's always here because I really like that formula, and so many of you guys love that formula too, so it makes me really happy we have that in common. It's the same brand, so I figured why not try one of their lippies. It's gonna be a lot to swatch them all, so you're gonna have to wait to see them all swatched in the actual try-on video, but I'm gonna pick one and I'm gonna go ahead and swatch it down here. That is a really bold color and the pigmentation is, it seems full coverage. I'm gonna let this dry for a second. All right, it's completely dry. Let's see, do you move? Do you move? As you guys know me and liquid lips, we need to know if they're gonna shift, if they're gonna move, if they're long wear, what is going on. And we got a little bit, but she didn't bleed. It could be a little different on the lips, so we're gonna wait and see what happens in the try on. All right, guys, and that is it for today's haul. Let me know in the comment section whether or not you've tried any of these products or if you're adding any of these items over to your cart. Now, girl, I didn't forget. Let me dish on how you can get $100 worth of coupons over at Temu. All you really need to do is click the link in the description box, use my code, and download the app. That will grant you $100 worth of coupons that you can use towards your orders. Now remember, Temu accepts all major forms of payment, including Klarna and AfterPay. Make sure you use the comment section to share with us here in our little family over at the YouTube what your favorite Temu products are and what you recommend. I want to thank Temu once again for sponsoring today's video. I really hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I want to take the moment to invite you to join a little family here on the YouTube. All you really need to do is hit that subscribe button below. And girl, you don't have to leave. I have so much content already live on my channel. I post 6 days out of the week because I want to make sure that you have enough content to enjoy at all given times. And speaking of content, I'm gonna go ahead and suggest 2 videos here on screen. I'm hoping you'll consider checking out, and if you do, I will see you guys over there. Bye guys.